Princess Beatrice is said to be heartbroken after her ex-boyfriend Paolo Liuzzo was found dead from a suspected overdose in a Miami hotel room. Prince Andrew's daughter started dating Liuzzo in 2005 when she was 17 and he was 24, but the pair separated in 2006. Beatrice is said to be devastated by the news of Liuzzo's death, according to The Sun, after police were called to a room at the Citizen M Miami World Center Hotel at 3:22 p.m. on February 7. The cause of death has not officially been reported, but Officer Michael Vega of the Miami Police Department said it was investigated as an overdose death. The investigation is open and ongoing. Insiders said that Liuzzo struggled with gambling as well as drugs, and reportedly claimed he had racked up debts with loan sharks. A friend of Liuzzo told The Sun, "Paolo was not doing great on a personal level. He began using a lot of pharmaceutical drugs at first, but that later led to cocaine and harder drugs. It was a very fast lifestyle and we all feared it would catch up with him eventually." Liuzzo had reportedly struggled with drugs and was previously arrested in Australia over a string of offenses including possessing cocaine. He was arrested on the Gold Coast on September 27, 2009. After crashing a $90,000 black Audi hire car into traffic lights. The then 27-year-old also failed to pay for accommodation and restaurant bills at Conrad Jupiter's casino. Australian law enforcement charged Liuzzo with fraud, unlawful use of a motor vehicle, possessing 2 grams of cocaine and driving without due care and attention. Liuzzo pleaded guilty and was fined $5,000. His controversial past began in 2002 when he was charged with the manslaughter of a fellow student at the College of the Holy Cross. His fellow student, 19-year-old Jonathan R. Deschatelier, died as a result of a fight that took place on May 5, 2002 in an off-campus apartment building at 510 Cambridge Street. Which involved Liuzzo. The charge was later reduced to assault and Liuzzo served a community sentence. Liuzzo, who is from Woodbury, New York, was considered a U.S. socialite at the time of his romance with Beatrice. Liuzzo and Beatrice met through mutual friends and began dating in July 2005, and they managed to keep the relationship secret for almost a year. But they split in May 2006 when reports of the manslaughter charge surfaced, causing a sensation. Prince Andrew and Ferguson encouraged Beatrice's romance with Liuzzo, despite the 7-year age difference and his criminal past. We all have our own journeys and have to learn our way, but Beatrice is a sensible girl, soon to be 18, with many friends including Paolo, Beatrice's mother said when the relationship began. The royal pair invited Liuzzo on a family vacation to the exclusive Swiss ski resort Verbier. It subsequently emerged that Liuzzo had flouted the conditions of his probation to holiday with the Queen's granddaughter and her family, including Prince Andrew and the Duchess of York. in Switzerland in 2006. As a result, he was hauled back to the U.S. where he had his 3-year probation extended by the courts as punishment, forcing Beatrice to end the fledgling romance. In 2007, he embarrassed the royal family by claiming marijuana was smoked in the presence of Beatrice, her sister Eugenie and their mother, Sarah Ferguson, while they were on holiday in Jamaica. He was among a party of 8, including the princesses, who went on a 10-day holiday to the Caribbean in 2005. The self-described playboy also confessed to cheating on Beatrice during their relationship, and said she had wanted to introduce him to the Queen. Beatrice was reportedly heartbroken when their romance ended and she returned to Goldsmiths, which is part of the University of London. Liuzzo's death certificate revealed that he had been working as a consultant in the art industry and had never married. His body was transported to Long Island, New York, where he grew up, and a funeral was held on February 16.